if they heard from the breeze that you left me crying, they'd be sad.
There's a special kind of magic in remembering those old drives with the radio humming, windows cracked, and the world feeling just a little bigger than it does today.
I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man.
You see, back then, a great song could turn an ordinary afternoon into something that stuck with you for life. And nobody knew how to create those moments better than the Beatles. What most folks didn't realize, though, was that some of the tunes we swore belonged to other artists were secretly crafted by John, Paul, George, or Ringo.
Love will come home, I would give up my world if you'll save it, my girl.
It's one of those wonderful quirks of the era. So today, let's rewind together and explore 10 songs you didn't know were written by the Beatles.
I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man.
Number 1, I Wanna Be Your Man by the Rolling Stones.
I wanna be your man.
Before the Rolling Stones became the leather-clad titans we remember, they were still scrappy newcomers searching for a song with enough spark to lift them out of smoky club obscurity.
I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man.
Here's the thing, Lennon and McCartney handed them exactly what they needed. I Wanna Be Your Man arrived like a jolt of electricity, giving the Stones a blues-driven anthem that felt raw and hungry in all the right ways. It helped shape their early identity long before the swagger became second nature. But then the Beatles decided the tune deserved a home of its own, crafting a cleaner, tighter version for With the Beatles.
I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man.
Looking back, it's a fascinating crossroads moment. Two bands on parallel tracks, unknowingly preparing to rewrite the sound of the British invasion.
I can give it, but you better hurry, cause it may not last.
Number 2, Come and Get It by Badfinger.
If you want it, here it is, come and get it.
By the late 60s, the Beatles weren't just superstars, they were kingmakers, guiding young talent through Apple Records like mentors passing along a secret ingredient.
Did I hear you say that there must be a catch?
Badfinger had charm, grit, and promise, but Paul McCartney wanted to give them something undeniable. You see, he wrote Come and Get It almost in one breath, then demonstrated exactly how he wanted it played, right down to the tempo and vocal tone.
Will you walk away from a fool and his money?
Badfinger followed his blueprint, and the result was a crisp pop gem that practically glowed through the speakers, perfect for those afternoons when everything smelled a little like warm vinyl and optimism. And honestly, even though the band later proved they could soar on their own, this track became their calling card.
Better hurry, cause it's going fast.
It's a reminder that, in the Beatles' orbit, even a spare idea could shine like chart-topping gold.
And if they heard from the breeze that you left me crying, they'd be sad.
Number 3, Bad to Me by Billy J. Kramer with the Dakotas.
You're not bad to me.
In the early 60s, Lennon and McCartney were writing so quickly it was almost comical, like two friends trying to outrun their own creativity. They had more songs than the Beatles could reasonably record, so some found new life with artists they admired. One of the sweetest examples is Bad to Me, given to Billy J. Kramer at just the right moment. His gentle tone wrapped around the melody like a soft breeze drifting through an open window on a Liverpool summer afternoon. The song shot up the charts, and for many listeners, it became a soundtrack to young romance, simple, earnest, and full of hope.
and I've no intention of letting you go.
The Beatles never released their own polished version, but years later a linen demo surfaced, offering fans a warm, ghost-like echo of what might have been. It's a little time capsule from a moment when pop music was reinventing itself daily.
Let it rain, what do I care? Deep in your heart, I'll still be there.
Number 4. Love of the Loved by Cilla Black.
See the love of the love. I see the love of the love.
Cilla Black had that unmistakable presence, part velvet, part fire, and the Beatles recognized it long before the rest of the world caught on. Love of the Loved was one of the songs Lennon and McCartney shaped during their early grind, even trying it during the ill-fated Decca audition.
And I know that underneath, I'll see it in the way that you look at me and say,
You can almost picture them, young and nervous, chasing the spark of something bigger. But it was Cilla who truly brought the track to life.
I've said it all before, I will say it more and more now that I'm really sure you love me.
With George Martin guiding the production, her version turned into a polished slice of early 60s pop that fit perfectly alongside the glow of jukebox lights and Saturday night dances. It climbed the UK charts and helped her transition from Liverpool favorite to national star.
And from the start, my place has been deep in your heart.
Today, it feels like a snapshot of the Merseybeat scene finding its footing, full of bright-eyed momentum and possibility.
Coming out of the cold, rest your head on my shoulder and love me tonight.
Number 5. Step Inside Love by Cilla Black.
Step inside love. Step inside love.
5 years later, Cilla Black wasn't just a singer. She was a household name with her own BBC television show.
I'll always be here if you should need me.
And when she needed a theme song, Paul McCartney didn't just hand her a tune. He crafted something warm and inviting, like opening the door to a cozy living room after a long winter day. Step Inside Love captured her charm perfectly, wrapping the viewer in a gentle welcome each week.
Night and day, step inside love.
The Beatles themselves recorded a playful, almost mischievous studio take during the White Album era, but it stayed hidden until Anthology 3. Still, Cilla's version became the one etched into memory.
You look tired, love. Let me turn down the light.
An anthem for anyone who grew up hearing it spill softly from glowing television sets. You see, it's one of those songs that instantly transports you back, reminding you how entertainment once felt intimate, personal, and shared across a whole nation.
When she does, I lose, so baby, until then, lock me away.
Number 6. A World Without Love by Peter and Gordon.
I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love.
Long before he was a global icon, a teenage Paul McCartney sat dreaming up melodies in quiet corners, and A World Without Love was one of those early creations. He dismissed it at first, thinking it wasn't quite Beatles material. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Birds sing out of tune, and rain clouds hide the moon.
When Peter Asher, brother of McCartney's then-girlfriend Jane, formed a duo with Gordon Waller, Paul handed the song over almost casually. Their harmonies turned it into a soaring hit, the kind you'd hear drifting from open windows on warm summer nights.
And don't allow the day here inside.
It topped charts in both the UK and the US, proving that even McCartney's lighter ideas carried emotional punch. Looking back, it's charming to think that a tune Paul once brushed aside became a defining moment for Peter and Gordon.
I'm okay, here I'll stay with my loneliness.
And a reminder that sometimes the songs we underestimate end up touching the world.
Love will come home, I would give up my world if you'll save it, my girl.
Number 7. Woman by Peter and Gordon.
Woman, if you need me, then believe me.
After scoring big with earlier Lennon-McCartney material, Peter and Gordon were ready for another great song. But Paul McCartney wanted to try a little experiment.
I've got plenty of time.
He wrote Woman, then credited it to the mysterious Bernard Webb, just to see if the music alone, not the Beatles' name, could carry it.
And I still may have lost you, woman. Do you love me?
You see, even legends get curious. Listeners didn't know the secret, yet the track still cracked the US Top 20, carried by the duo's smooth harmonies and heartfelt delivery.
If you need me, then believe me, I need.
Once McCartney's identity slipped out, interest in the song only grew. But by then, the message was clear. Peter and Gordon weren't just riding on Beatles magic, they had genuine talent. The whole episode feels like a playful mid-60s mystery, the kind that kept fans leaning a little closer to their radios, wondering what surprise might come next.
Leave your flowers at my door, I leave them for.
Number 8, Goodbye by Mary Hopkin.
Bye, goodbye, my love, goodbye.
Mary Hopkin had a voice that felt like sunlight through old curtains, gentle, golden, and instantly familiar.
And linger on my mind.
Signed to Apple Records, she became one of McCartney's favorite collaborators, and Goodbye was a gift crafted just for her. Paul shaped the melody with delicate precision,
Late today when it becomes tomorrow,
leaving plenty of room for her airy tone to float above the arrangement. The song soared up the charts, capturing hearts with its simple, wistful charm.
that lingered on my lips excite me now.
But then an immovable obstacle appeared, the Beatles' own monster hit, Get Back, holding the #1 spot hostage. Even so, Goodbye became one of Hopkins' signature tracks, the kind people still whisper about when reminiscing over old turntables. It's a lovely reminder that McCartney's gift wasn't just writing world-changing anthems. He also knew how to create quiet moments that stayed with you long after the record stopped spinning.
Get back to where you should be.
Number 9, Sour Milk Sea by Jackie Lomax. George Harrison's songwriting often lived in the shadows of Lennon and McCartney, but Sour Milk Sea showed just how powerful his voice could be. Written during his deep dive into Indian philosophy, the song carried themes of spiritual awakening, perfect for a decade wrestling with its own sense of identity.
Do it soon, as you don't have
When Apple Records artist Jackie Lomax needed a breakout track, Harrison handed over this fiery, thought-provoking tune. But here's the real kicker. The recording featured an almost Beatles-level supergroup, including McCartney and Starr backing Lomax with full force.
If you want the most from everything you do.
The energy was electric, a swirling mix of rock, soul, and something gently cosmic. Despite all that talent, the single didn't quite catch on commercially. Yet over time, it became a cult favorite, a hidden gem whispered about by collectors and late-night radio hosts who love dusting off songs that deserved a brighter spotlight. Number 10, Badge by Cream.
I told you about the swans that they live in the park.
As Cream approached their dramatic final chapter, Eric Clapton and George Harrison teamed up for a collaboration that felt like two old friends comparing notes at the edge of a musical sunset.
You're not to wander around in the dark.
Badge emerged from those sessions with a swirling, almost dreamlike sound, sharp guitar work from Clapton, melodic finesse from Harrison, and a mood that felt perfect for an era full of shifting tides.
Then I told you about our kid, now he's married to Mabel.
The song became one of the standout tracks on Cream's Goodbye album, a reminder of how interconnected the late 60s rock world truly was. You see, musicians moved in and out of each other's creative circles like neighbors borrowing sugar.
Thinking about the times you drove in my car.
Badge captured that spirit beautifully. It's a farewell, a wink, and a testament to how great music can rise even from the cracks of a band coming undone. So there you have it, 10 songs hiding in plain sight, shaped by the Beatles even when their name wasn't on the label. It's funny how music from those days still feels like an old friend, showing up unannounced yet always welcome. You see, the Beatles didn't just define an era, they quietly lifted other artists, sharing melodies that rippled through every corner of the charts. Looking back, it reminds us of late-night radio sessions, worn-out cassettes, and that feeling of possibility humming under every note. Thanks for taking this trip down memory lane with me. Until next time, keep the needle steady, keep the memories close, and never stop rewinding the moments that made the music matter.
If I leave you tomorrow.
When you're on the street, you got to be able to pick out the easy meat.